Hello, hi, welcome. MSJVR is my initials, but you can all call me by my nickname, which is Nika. Today, I'm going to be depotting makeup for the first time. But before we continue, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, on to the video. Hi, so basically I'm going to be depotting makeup. It's technically not my first time. Like, I did depot an eyeshadow palette before, but then I never used it. And I did it in a very, very chaotic way. Put it this way, I literally snapped the palette in half just so I can start picking out the eyeshadow shades. So yeah, it was a very, very chaotic way of trying to get eyeshadows, but I want to try and do it in a nice and I guess cleaner way. You know, something a little bit more less destructive, if that makes sense. Basically, I just want to depot makeup in a less destructive way. So that is what today's video is about. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette I decided to depot is the Revolution Patricia Brights Rich in Color palette. So I love this palette a lot. In the front is actually just a list of all the potential shades that I want to depot. And this is what the actual palette looks on the inside. It is a very gorgeous palette, don't get me wrong, like look at this. Look how beautiful it is. It's a very, very colourful palette. I mean, the title is called Rich in Colour. But the reason why I want to depot this particular eyeshadow palette is because I don't actually use all of these shades. In particular, the more colourful... Oh shoot, I just poked my hand in the palette. But basically, I don't really use a lot of the colourful eyeshadows, which is a bit weird considering I am someone that really likes colourful eyeshadow. But I mainly gravitate towards this particular green shade. And honestly, that is probably the only reason why I want to depot this eyeshadow palette, because I love this green here. And that's what it looks like. I hope you guys can see. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this is what it looks like swatched. It's honestly my favorite like green shade ever in my whole makeup collection. As well as this green shimmer. I basically just love the greens in this palette. But it's the only reason why I'm keeping it, to be honest with you. Like, just some of the green shades. And if anything, I have these two particular ones in other eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, because of that, I've decided to depot this palette and only keep shades that I know that I will love and use constantly. So yeah, that is why we're gonna depot some makeup today. I even bought myself this really cool depotty thing. It's actually supposed to be like a makeup spatula, but we're going to use it to depot some makeup. Again, we're going to also be using some rubbing alcohol. I will put it in a spray bottle. We're not going to just pour this all over the palette. That will be not good. And the Magnetic eyeshadow palettes I've decided to put these shades in are the Revolution Pro ones. I know they've had this for a long time, and I got this because these were on sale. But yeah, the plan is I'm going to try and fit everything into this one palette. I'm going to try and fit at least 9 eyeshadows in here. I think that's the most that will fit in here. Because I want to try and keep this bigger palette for other palettes that I want to try and depot on camera. So yeah, that's the aim. We're going to hopefully see what I can do today. Okay, so I've got everything set up right now in front of me. Like, I have a pair of straighteners. I have some isopropyl alcohol thing that's in a bottle. I've got some Q-tips. I've got my spatula thing to like poke at the packaging. And I've got the little palette that I want to depot everything in. Oh, let's just take that out. And basically, I'm just going to go off with what I saw online and how people did it. So there is no set way of me doing this. I'm just literally going off with what I've read and what I've seen. So some people use heat, so like straighteners to heat up the glue that is sticking the pans to the packaging. And some people use isopropyl alcohol because that is something that actually dissolves the glue that the pan is stuck to, if that makes sense. Like, it's a great way to dissolve glue. And some people literally just try and poke it out with this. Okay, so as you can see, this palette is metal based. So I've also noticed that you can actually pop this thing that holds the pans together from this packaging. So I think the first thing I'm going to try and do is try and pop this bit out first, just using this stick thingy. I almost scraped some eyeshadow. That could have been disastrous. Oh, I don't know how I did it, but I was able to pop this plastic thing out a while ago, and I don't remember how I did it. Oh, wait. Am I doing it? Oh. Oh, God. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I literally bent this bit of the packaging. Oh, dear. Me and my chaotic ways. Oh, gosh. It's bending more. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Concentrate, Nika. Concentrate. I will get this palette out of its bloody packaging. Oh! I did it. I did it. Okay. Oh. Oh. I think I'm doing it. Just slide it across. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, this is connected to the mirror. I've just noticed. I know there's glue. Yeah, there's glue underneath, so I'm gonna try and do that. And I'm gonna try and put some isopropyl alcohol down the back. And hopefully, using my Q-tip, dissolve it a little bit. Oh, it's working. I didn't actually think it was gonna work. I read it online that it would dissolve hot glue, because I think from the packaging most of the time they use hot glue guns. So I wasn't anticipating that to work, but it's working. Huh. The more you know, you know? Can you guys see that? Can you guys see it? The eyes. Can you guys see that? Let's just... How easy that was. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but put some more of that there. And look how, like, the glue has slowly dissolved. Okay, whoever gave the idea that rubbing alcohol works, you are a smart bean. I like you. Oh, okay. Somebody popped the back out. Brill. Now my room smells of isopropyl alcohol now. Well then. Okay, so the question is, how on earth do I do this next step? So I'm gonna do it on a shade that I know I don't care about, which is probably one of these blues. I've got so many blues in my collection. I just want to see if this can go in between. Oh, it can. So it can do that to pans. That's a good thing. Okay, so that's a good sign. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in my straighteners. So I've seen people do it so where, like, and they literally just do it like this. And then, you know, it heats up the glue that is sticking to the pan, which makes it easier for you to depot. So the plan is I'm going to do it on a test shade. I'm going to try this method out on a test shade, and I'm going to see how well I do. I mean, if all else fails, I can use rubbing alcohol to mesh the product back together. Okay, so I think this is warmed up now because I can smell it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it on our trial shade first. So this blue shade, we'll do it on this pink one, hopefully. So yeah, I don't know how long I should be putting this on, and do I like start poking it or anything? I think that's, oh gosh, there's some stuff that got onto the thing. I don't know if you can see that. Not a good sign. Okay, let's see if I can start to unravel this pan. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that worked. This isn't an actual pan that I'm keeping, but that's worked. So that's good to know. Okay. Do I want that glitter shade? I don't like glitter afterwards, but... Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Is it working? It's working. Oh, shoot. No, it's not working. It's not working. Not working in my favor. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think we're going to have to get the isopropyl alcohol in a second. Oh, no. No, I don't. No, I don't. Ta-da! That is one shade done. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, before I do, I'm going to try and get rid of these pieces of glue so they don't actually ruin my mum's hair straighteners. Sorry, Mum. You're watching this. Sorry. I think that is it. This is the eyeshadow palette officially depotted. I'm now going to try and decide what I want to put in my mini magnetic palette. So I'll put this away for now. Thank you for serving me well, Patricia Bright palette, but you shall now go. And goddamn, I have to clean this desk up. Great. Great. I need to clean this desk up before I go to my meeting. So we'll organize all of them right here. Let's put you closer to the camera so you can actually see the shades in detail. So this is so then I know which shades I want to keep, which ones I want to get rid of. Okay, so for a fun fact, okay, so you know what's funny? I think this is quite a cute color story as well. You know, like the pop of pink, the red. Like, that's quite cool. It's quite cute. We need to decide which 9 I'm going to try and keep. So, I know for a fact I do not want this pink. This is the pinkiest pink. I don't want it. Actually, I've just realized something. This is quite similar to a palette I do own already, which is actually the eyeshadow palette I'm wearing on my eyes today, which is this one. So this is the Labelle Cosmetics Magnifique palette. Is it me or is this palette quite similar in tones to this one? Like, I don't know if you can see that, but isn't it quite similar? They're quite similar, actually. Don't know. I really don't know. Because I think it would be so cool to have a pop of red in this palette. Because I think, if you think about it, if you literally just get rid of, like, maybe these 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, get rid of, like, I guess one of the browns. Like, this would be a very, very nice color palette on its own. But I don't know if, like, the red is kind of glaring a little bit. Let's try. Like, I've got, like, I know the order that these are all in, so let's say, like, all the greens are here. It's the yellow. Ooh, okay. and then like the red, something like that, the yellow, and then like a brown and a brown. I don't know if I like how that's there, the red. Let's try it like this. That's quite cute. That's a cute color story. Actually, I have a good idea. I have an amazing idea. I'm gonna call my boyfriend. And ask him his opinion, because I love having his opinion. Right, I've depotted some makeup and I need your help on design wise. Like, which one looks good? Okay, so. Hello. Anyway, so I have depotted some eyeshadows. Does it look better like this? Or just all the browns?
Browns.
You think?
Because then you've got like a lot of earth tones moving into warm tones.
Talk to you, mate. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
I love you. Bye-bye. Okay, so it's decided we're going to go for all browns for this palette. And I kind of agree with him. I think the palette looks so much better with all browns and these colors as well. So yeah. Hi, so we know how I have been raving on about how I liked the browns in the color story. Yeah, this is future me editing this video. One of the browns actually was smashed. I think it's because maybe I accidentally put too much pressure on the product. So yeah, instead I had to replace one of the brown shades with one of the paler toned eyeshadow shades. So yeah, I wish it was like this again, just as pretty, but I do miss this color story a lot. R.I.P. brown shade. Anyway, back to the video. I'm really happy with it. I don't use inner corner highlights, so I don't have to worry. And also because the shades are limited, I can be very creative with this palette. That's exactly what I wanted in a depotted new eyeshadow palette, where I can use every single one of these shades for multiple purposes and with ease. So yeah, that is my depotted eyeshadow palette. Okay, so yeah, that was fun, destroying eyeshadow palettes, at least in a less chaotic way than I first tried it when I was a lot younger, where I literally just snapped an eyeshadow palette. So I'm happy that this is less chaotic than that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, would you be interested to see me do more depotting videos? Let me know. And finally, guys, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye!